Blazing on the track, boy.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am stuck behind this awesome beer truck. I'll try to get around it here in a little bit. But man, first of all, this is what the hurricane has brought us. Absolutely gorgeous, 65-degree weather. Not a fucking cloud in the sky except for those little assholes over there. Beautiful, beautiful, crisp, cool Georgia fucking October spooky weather. At first I was like, I asked for spooky Halloween weather, not a fucking hurricane. And then it was all like this and beautiful. Now right now I'm on the H2. You guys have been bugging me so much to ride this fucking thing. It's like, go figure. Can you believe that people ask me to ride this bike? Ah, man. It's only just a fast as fuck $20,000 motorcycle that paint looks wetter than your girlfriend after she sees my fucking awesome wheelies. Is my registration valid on this thing? I don't think it is. I don't know. We'll find out if a cop gets behind me. Oh, gorgeous afternoon. What's my GPS saying I'm supposed to be doing? Yeah, don't do this, by the way. Don't text and drive. Don't GPS and motorcycle. I'm actually on my way to Rockmart right now. If you guys aren't familiar with the area, Rockmart is some town that's outside of near where I live. Apparently, I've been told a couple of times that they have this really good dealership for like power sports, like razors and shit like that, and side-by-sides. So I'm just gonna go on my way and look and see. I saw Walt Terrific has one, and I saw him crash his shit, and then I was like, hey, I want to do that shit so bad. I'm not looking to buy anything. I just want to look at him. Yeah, after seeing him wreck his. And speaking of which, this is how, like, I don't want to say cocky, maybe cocky, we'll see. But this is how, like, full of myself I am. I saw that accident, right? And you know, he almost broke his arm, whatever. You're not supposed to do that shit, but sometimes you can't help what your body does. It just does things. Like, oh no, my body's doing things. Hey, good thing you didn't see that shit I did earlier, bazinga. Sometimes you can't just help it, like, my hands are out, especially in that, like, moment. But you're not, when you roll your shit, you're not supposed to, like, put your hands on, you're only supposed to put your hands on the steering wheel or, like, across your vest. You're not supposed to put them out because that roll cage comes down hella hard and fast. I mean, it weighs a lot. Like, weight multiplied by inertia divided by some other science that I don't really know what I'm talking about, but you guys get what I'm saying. If that thing were to fall on his arm, he'd snap that shit. It would become useless. Anyway, so he flipped his shit, and I was like, huh, I could pick that thing up. Now, I know what you guys are saying. I know you guys are saying I'm a small boy. I get that. But for, like, my height, dude, I'm fucking strong. For being, like, 190-pound, 5'8" midget, like, I'm not saying that I was super strong, but I'm sitting there looking at this thing, and I'm like, I looked them up. They weigh about 1,300 pounds, the one that he flipped, but you don't pick up 1,300 pounds, you know, because the way it's, like, angled. I was like, I could pick that fucking thing up by hand if I wanted to. But I don't know unless I have one. So I'm gonna go over there today and see if I can not, like, just look at them, but I wonder if I could convince them that I need to, like, lay one on its side so I can pick it up and prove myself right. I'll also ask him if it's possible. I'm sure if anybody knows, they do. But the reason I said that is because he had this, like, fucking bulldozer pick it up for him. I'm like, man, I bet I could. He didn't even try. I bet I could do that. I think they're really cool, and I've kind of wanted one for a while. And then my buddy, A Spin with Vin, you guys know him really well. Love him. A Spin with Tip. He let me drive his. He's got a side-by-side that's, like, decked the fuck out and back. And they're so much fun. Oh, my God. I was like, well, there's nowhere to ride them around here. He goes and rides them out on his property, which is, like, an hour and a half from my house. And, you know, while he's nice enough to let me go out there and ride them whenever, I was like, there's really no point in me doing it or getting one. It's so far away. I'll never be able to enjoy it. You know, I'll have to, like, make plans days in advance just to go ride the same trails. But I was talking to this really nice lady that works at my gym. Her and her husband have some four-wheelers and shit, and they know this location that's like 10 minutes from my house. That's like 300 fucking acres of trails, supposedly. And I'm like, no way. So now I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna go look at them and be like, wow, those are nice, yeah. And then not buy them. I also might be looking at a truck today. I've been working with this dealership about working a deal out on a truck and trade my truck for that truck. And we'll see, you know, like, I'm just full of deals, man. Mostly because I got such a good deal on the Camaro, you know. Digging up them holes, gonna dig up them holes. However that song goes. You guys remember that fucking movie with Shia LaBeouf? That dude went fucking crazy for a while. He made that, oh, dude, it was like some anti-Trump camera that he had, a live stream, in like a city going 24/7, right? Until Trump got either impeached or his term was up or whatever. And then people would go to the camera, people would find the camera in the city and like spray paint over it and vandalize it. And he'd constantly be like cleaning it and shit. But after all that, after he got tired of doing that, he made another camera just pointing up at a flag. He made a camera that was pointing up at a flag in the middle of a field, and all there was is there's a backdrop of a sky, the flag, and like a little bit of bush or something like that in the background. So this is how fucking crazy the internet and like 4chan and Reddit is. People would watch the shit at night and look at the star patterns and then see the planes flying overhead, match up the airplane's flight paths with other flights. Then they sent a dude out in a truck honking his horn until they could hear it on video. Then the dude scaled the flagpole and took the fucking flag down. If that isn't some petty ass shit, I don't know what is. I fucking love the internet, dude. That shit is so fucking hilarious and petty. Then there was that one motovlogger who was out just cruising, riding around, and he said he like felt someone looking at him to his right, and he looked over, and sure the fuck enough, fucking Shia LaBeouf just hanging out of like a Yukon or something, just staring at him, and he goes, "Sup?" Man, I really thought that was a cop. For a second, I was like, oh shit. Hey, speaking of going fast, I just hit 200 miles an hour on this bike the other day when I was riding with Laura. I know how the internet works. No video, it didn't happen, but we were heading out to Rome and we found this really long stretch of road. Similar to this, actually. I found this long stretch where I could see the whole way. I looked at Laura and I was like, I'm gonna go pretty fast. And she's like, okay, me too. So we both fucking full tucked it. And I hit 205. The speedometer 205, which this speedometer has been unlocked and fixed to fit to the like reality. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But 205, fastest I've ever been under my own accord. I used to work pretty close with the drag racer and like the funny cars, and I've been really fast in one of those before, but I wasn't driving. This I was driving, or riding rather. At one point, when I let off the throttle, I backed down to what I thought was like a normal speed, like a legal speed. And I looked down and I was still doing 150. And I was like, holy shit, you know? It's crazy what 200 miles an hour feels like. Again! Forever, I'm done! I can't feel my fucking hands are numb! Fuck, are you guys happy? Alright, I never have to hit it again. I've done it on camera. I'm satisfied. Y'all are satisfied. Let's just end it here. We're good. Man, that's too fast. I hit 200 on camera. I'm satisfied. Y'all are satisfied too. We're all good. I can move on and hopefully never have to do that again. It's insane how fast that is, but also how stable this shit feels at 200. I mean, I'm tucked and all that shit, man, but fuck. Hope you guys are happy. I rolled down to Mexico real quick, hit 200, and now I'm done. Never have to do that shit again. Now that I'm back in the US, I can relax, I can chill, and go back to just doing regular motovlogs. That felt good. It felt good. It's crazy how after 180 how everything, and that was, I didn't even start out in a down gear. Like I should have downshifted, I'd have reached it a little bit faster. Like if I had downshifted from, I think I was in 5th, if I downshifted into 4th, I'd have run out the power band a little bit more. You know, it's crazy how fast and how easy it is to go 200 miles an hour on this fucking thing. But now that I've hit it, I've hit my goal twice now. I've hit 200 and I've hit 205, and I'm satisfied. Ever since I was in high school, the only thing I ever wanted just to be about the 200 mile an hour club. And check me out, dog, I'm there. I know there's people out there with their CBR 1000 RR or the R1s or the BMW S1000s are like, oh, my bike will do 190. That's neat. That's not something that I'm willing to crack into very often, that amount of power. I like the acceleration. I don't like going fast. This was supposed to be like an hour-long ride. I think I cut it in half, literally. Man, that's a weird smell. Ugh. I can't tell if that's a good smell or a bad smell. Shit, is this it on this gravel? No front brake. Okay, I was in the wrong place. This makes a lot more sense. Shit. I was in the wrong place. Huh. I think this is the right place. These guys got fucking ATVs and shit out the ass. Holy crap. Haney Power Sports, pretty cool people there. One of the techs knew who I was, and I think one of his buddies that also works in the tech department knew who I was too. Hello? Hey, is this Zach? Yeah, I can't see my phone right now. I'm on my bike. What's up? All right, he's cool to do it today. I'll be there in an hour and a half. All right, see you in a little bit. Well, I just got a call from buddy at the dealership about the truck. They took my offer. Over at Palmer Dodge, the guy I bought my Camaro from, they agreed. I'm getting my truck. I guess you guys will figure out the truck when I make the video on it tomorrow. Oh yeah, Cypress Hill, what's up?